Hey guys.
We're Kasador. We're at Maxwell's in Waterloo.
This is Beers with Bands.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us.
Our pleasure. Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. Can you introduce yourselves and let us know your role in the band and what you're drinking today?
Sure. My name is Cameron. I play guitar and I sing a little bit, and this is a Creamore Premium Lager.
Okay. My name is Steven. I do before. I play drums in the band, and I'm drinking a Molson Canadian cider with real Canadian apples.
I'm Will. I sing and play guitar. I'm drinking a, like Cameron, Creamore Premium Lager.
I'm Boris. I play bass in the band, and I'm drinking a Molson Canadian cider.
And I got a Newcastle Brown over here. So Will and Cam, you guys share the role of singing. If you guys could go one night and just switch roles for an entire gig, each one of you get to answer. Which role would you take?
It's a very good question. As much as I like singing, I think I might like to try bass, which is a surprising opinion because I make fun of it a lot. But Boris has nothing that ties him down other than the bass guitar, and I love jumping around. So I think not having to deal with the microphone and jumping at the same time would be, nice.
And we'll let you go next. Since
Since
he's
I was
rocking the bass.
Yeah, I would definitely pick drums.
Drums.
If I could pull that off for a night, that would be a huge feat. So, yeah.
Cool. What about you guys?
I think I would also go drums because drum is something I've actually been practicing recently, Steven. And I just like rhythm in general, so that's my answer.
Okay, well, I'll say guitar would be interesting, guitar and vocals. I don't know. Singing and playing drums is a bit different, I imagine. You can move around a little more, but it's probably a little harder. I don't know, so that could be interesting.
And what are you guys listening to a lot of lately?
I just saw the Strokes on Monday,
Oh, okay.
and so I'm like getting a big Strokes kick again. Catfish and the Bottlemen, kind of British stuff I'm really into.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm really big into Jason Isbell all the time, so I'm currently pretty deep in Jason. And
Drink to that.
actually, Tool has a new album coming out soon.
Yes,
I'm very
I've
excited
seen
for
that.
that. Yeah.
What about
Oh, me? Oh, man, I've been listening to a jazz drummer named Jeremiah.
That is
And
not shocking that a drummer is into jazz.
Okay. But, I mean, to be a little more mainstream, I'm really into Radiohead again. Kind of resurfaced with the Moonshaped Pool album that came out a while back, so been digging into that.
Nice. I've been listening to Paramore a lot recently. Their most recent album has sort of resurfaced for me. I was listening to it a lot, and then I took a break, and now again. Also, Maren Morris, randomly, kind of a country singer, but something I've been listening to recently.
Man, Paramore is Riot or Bust. That's a great album.
Nah, it is a good album, but it's not bust. It's not bust.
Everyone calm down. Shout out to Joni Mitchell.
Billie Eilish, I like that album too.
And then let's flip that. And what are you drinking a lot of lately?
Actually, Creamore Premium Lager has been my go-to, my local, and
Okay.
it's been great.
My recent sort of beer choice is Kronenberg Blanc. Very easy to drink, delicious, and that's all I have to say about that.
Ooh, if I'm not drinking rum, which is all the time, I might entertain Hoegaarden.
I have a new housemate that works for Waterloo Brewing, so I've been drinking a lot of the Seagram cider or Seagram cooler
Okay.
that they package for free.
Nice. Do you remember the first beer you've ever had or alcohol drink in general?
Yeah, all right. So I think first party I went to in high school, I was grade 10,
Okay.
and my parents bought me a 6-pack of Corona.
Corona. That's a solid first beer.
Yeah, it's easy to drink.
What about over here?
It wasn't like probably not my first drink ever, but I was lucky enough to go to Scotland when I was younger. I was like in grade 7, and I went up to the bar, and it was like 8 o'clock, and I said, I'd like a 7-Up. And they have a beer over there called a 70. So he put a beer in front of me, and I gingerly was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to have this. Took it, and then I got kicked out of the bar at 9 o'clock because you're not allowed to be there when you're underage. Yeah.
Beer. I don't know what my first beer was.
Mine was a bottle of Canadian when I don't know how old I was, but I remember being like, this isn't very good, but immediately feeling the effects and thinking, I see.
I don't know. I want to say Blue Ribbon or something. I don't know. Something like that. Stella. Yeah, so something pretty greasy. But, yeah. I don't know. I
And,
didn't get drunk.
and continuing with first, do you remember the first CD you ever bought?
I think I was talking about mine earlier today. The Big Shiny Tunes mix, the red one. I think it was 5. I think it was 5. Where it's like, because we're listening to The Edge on the drive-in, and it was Treble Chargers' American Psycho.
Yeah.
And I was like, that takes me right back to that moment of like, oh, yeah. It's a great song.
First, I think it was "Please Please Me" by the Beatles. Yeah, I remember I used to listen to like all the Beatles albums before I went to bed every night on this little speakers on my bed, so they're just like ingrained in my head now.
Okay. You can't judge me. I don't buy a lot of CDs, but the first one I bought was maybe 5 years ago. It was.
How old are you?
Doesn't matter, man. And it was Rick Ross's "God Forgives, I Don't."
Cool.
So sorry.
Three Doors Down. Yeah. Yeah, it was the first one I would have bought.
I would have assumed like an Incubus or a Tool or something from you.
Yeah. No, I got into that later, but it was, first one can't be. I got nothing.
And what about first concert? Do you remember the first concert you ever attended?
First one that I don't remember the first one I attended, but it was the Rolling Stones. I was very young. My parents used to bring me to concerts when I was like a baby. They would just take me everywhere, and as a result, I learned to fall asleep anywhere. So I can sleep if I'm shotgun in the van and I'm supposed to be keeping the driver awake.
I can attest to that. When I was, I think I was 10, I went to, my dad took me to a Tom Cochrane Red Rider show, and it was like the first experience. And I remember saying to my dad, like, this can't be good for you, and he just started laughing at me. But the kind of nice full circle thing is in September we're getting to play with Tom at this prison show we're doing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm really excited for that.
That's what's up with the shirt, eh?
Getting ready for the prison show. I wanted to say, like, we're all wearing denim right now. Like, we're the most
Denim,
Canadian
on
tuxedo
denim, on
people.
denim.
Yeah,
Fly is undone.
it's past the point of cool.
We didn't plan this.
We're such individuals.
This is obviously pretty embarrassing, and I feel like my parents should have considered this, but it was Hillary Duff in Ottawa. We used to watch, Lizzie McGuire a lot when we were growing up, and I have a younger sister. She really wanted to go. Not me so much, but it was pretty good.
She had that Christmas album that was fire. My first show would have been gospel related, I think. Kirk Franklin. He's like a bigger name in the gospel side of things.
Oh, actually, no.
Yeah. It was at Blues Fest, Ottawa Blues Fest. We're doing every show.
And so if you guys got the chance to brew your own beer or beverage, could be cider, which one of your songs would you name it after? And which secret ingredient would you put in there?
Okay, so this is not going to be my answer,
Okay.
but we've been trying or starting to try. We've got this album coming out. It's called Brood and Bloom,
Yes.
and we think it would be a killer IPA name, like a Brood and Bloom IPA. So throwing that out there to the world. But I would do a High Rise Pilsner. It's one of the names of the song.
All right, so I would also do a high rise, but I would ideally make it one of those marijuana-infused drinks. So maybe it couldn't be alcoholic.
So much better.
I don't know what the regulations are going to be, but
There is hemp-infused beer.
yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, high rise.
Yeah, it could be a rum. Yeah.
Why are you saying that in the mic?
Yeah, I'm doing this lead singer thing where you think you need to speak into the mic when you're talking to a group of people. So, yeah, be a rum.
We'll do a tequila called Skeleton Park.
Ooh, nice. We have a song coming up called Remedy, and I think it'd be a good day after hungover drink. What has, I don't exactly know what will be in it yet. Let's ask the scientist.
Yeah.
Ginger,
5 proof.
70. That's not the angle I was going for, but yeah. Anyway, so it'd be called Remedy, and it would be a hangover cure drink. Next question.
So what's coming next for you guys?
We're wrapping up this weekend through Waterloo, London, Hamilton, and then we've got a little bit of time off. Then we're going to be probably driving across Canada at some point this summer, and then we've got the prison show, which we're really excited about. It's the first show in in Kingston Pen, which means a lot as being like a band from Kingston kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then we've got the album coming out around the same time, so it's gonna be a busy fall for us for sure.
No doubt.
Oh yeah, and a song coming out in June. I skipped that one. Mid-June. Yeah.
And where can we find you guys across the socials?
So everything is at Kasador Band. We're on the main ones, and all the streaming. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Website is kasadorband.com. where you can get tickets and sign up for our mailing list. I write a self-proclaimed funny blog that people can come check in. I do it a couple times a year.
Okay.
It's like what we're up to, why we're up to, and behind the scenes of the minutia of our ridiculous band lives.
All right, and you guys can find us on BeerX is our YouTube channel, and we are Beers Bands on Twitter and Instagram. And thanks for joining us, guys.
Our pleasure.
Cheers.
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 Hey guys.
We are Kasador, and we're. We'll try it again. On the top.
We're in Waterloo.
We're Waterloo. That's the place.
Hey there, guys.
We're Kasador. We're at Maxwell's in Waterloo.
And this is Bands with Beers.
It's painful. It's a painful experience.